So yeah, I got some bad news, people. I got really bad news. So yeah, I got some bad news, people. I got really bad news. I lost the 20 mm lens of my camera, and I know I left it somewhere in the transition between Hamburg and Amsterdam. It took me a while to get over it. Even though my face wouldn't say it, inside I was literally just furiating. I was like fuming. I I know for a fact that it had to happen between the time that we checked out from the lobby and in a transition going home to Hamburg. So it was checking out of the lobby. We had the game, we had the match, and then we hung out and we had some food and everything else, and then we went in the bus to go back to Hamburg, back home to Amsterdam. I literally come home, I pack everything out because I'm the type I don't want to do it the next day, so I pack everything out. I unpacked everything. So while am unpacking, I don't see the lens. I don't see the lens. I turn my bag inside out, upside down. Um, I don't see the lens. And the thing is, the 20 mm lens is the lens that I record with, right? I record. Oh, wait a minute. My phone is about to die. Okay, so because my phone is charging, I have to hold the phone now. Okay. So, where was I? The 20 mm lens is the lens that I use to record with, and that allows me to have these high quality videos that I put on YouTube. That was one of the main things of me getting a new camera, not just to make better shots and make better photos, but also to have better recordings on YouTube. I really wanted to step my game up in that particular way and offer you good quality videos, especially for the art that I create, but also when I'm talking in this way, because now I'm talking with the phone. Not that the phone is bad, but y'all see the quality. Just go check it. You see the quality between camera footage and phone footage. It's just different. It's different, people. So now, um, the thing is, you already know. I started my journey as being, excuse me, as being an entrepreneur. Well, I've been an entrepreneur and having a part-time job, and started to get sick and tired of the part-time job. Um, well, as you already know, I'm entrepreneur. I'm a artist. I don't have the funds right now to. So, I'm gonna ask you all a favor, all subbies. If you know someone who is willing to support me, donate, and help me get to a new lens, that would be like a great deal for me. I will put my PayPal link here below in the description box. It's not an obligation, not at all. If you find it in your heart to do so and you have something generous to give, I don't care if it's $1, €1, $2, €2, I would really appreciate it. And from that, it will accumulate itself. I'm not set on a deadline. I will work my magic any way I possibly can. And I will keep on focusing on getting it so that it will become something that is very tangible very soon. So yeah, that's the downside of the trip. And unfortunately, I found out when I came home. But here's the funny thing. Well, it's not funny. When I was sitting in the bus towards Hamburg, It was like I had a feeling that said, just a very subtle feeling, maybe a voice, whatever you want to call it, that said, slow down. Take it easy, slow down. Now I know. So in this case, I just kept it in the back of my mind, like, okay, I have to slow down, I have to slow down. And now that I'm thinking about it, in the moment between checking out of the lobby and, all the way back to Amsterdam as we were traveling from Hamburg, there were moments that I was just rushing, unfortunately. So yeah, I mean, things like that can happen. It's not fun. It's not fun, especially if this is an investment. I've talked about it before in videos. This is an investment that I've made for myself, and I've taken the time to to pay for it in installments, so that it wouldn't be a huge pressure on me, because it's not a cheap thing to do. In total, I mean, it's about 800 euros that I paid for the lens and the photo camera at that particular moment. So with the two lenses that I had right now, well over 1,000 euros that I have invested in a camera. I mean, some people will not do that, but I've always said it before, investing in yourself is something that you can do, you have to do, and is the best way to get the return that you would like to have in your life. So to see that happens, it burns. I'm not going to lie to you, it burns. I'm not going to play tough. It burns, people. It really burns. So yeah. Again, if you have it in your heart to donate something, again, the amount, I'm not here to come and tell you what it needs to be, right? I cannot look in your wallet. I don't want to look in your wallet. It's a favor that I'm asking. So if you can, I would be so grateful for it. And there is no specific deadline for it. Please do not feel urged or pressure to do so. The reason why I'm asking this, and I find that it's a really hard thing for me to ask anyway, is that I do want to build on a community. And I say it also so many times, like, I want to build a community. I want to build a community. But it also means that building a community or allowing a community to be built on this platform, it also means that I'm part of the community. So I do feel that in these type of situations, if it is possible for me just to ask it from a place where I'm open and receiving the goodness of what people have. So, and I also know, listen, this is another thing. People are scamming these days. All right, this coming. The scam nation is real. So yeah, the moment when let's say that the money is together, I'm going for a full amount of 300 euros. So when that amount has been reached, I will definitely take you along. I'll take you along almost everywhere. So I'm just going to take you along and show you also that I'm buying the lens, that I have the receipts, and that you can see that I'm buying it. The money is for the lens, nothing else. Or anything else but that, right? Anything else but that. But I would really appreciate it if I could. Ideal situation would be, of course, that I have it within a month, but these are the holiday times, and these are tough times as well. So a full understanding for what people can do and what they not can do. I also know that my platform is not that huge. I mean, 102 subbies, which I'm very proud of. But if you can find it, to help me out in this particular situation, because your girl ain't got it right now. Your girl ain't got it. To help me out in this situation, maybe maybe there are people that are now watching, and you show this to someone else. Say, hey, do you maybe have who are in photography and may have a deal or something like that, and the rest can, I can gather the coins up. But right now it's it burns. It very much burns. I will put up a link in the description box so that you can see that it's me who's asking for that. Also the purpose for that, what I'm asking specifically. And again, 1 cent, 2 cents, 3 cents, $2, $10, $50. More gets me faster, of course. But please do not feel obliged to be, grabbing so deep in your pocket that you feel that you are losing out of it, because that is an energy that I don't want to receive. And I don't think that's an energy that you want to give either. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you all. Hey, listen, it's ups and downs. It's ups and downs, people. Ups and downs. It's ups and downs. And that is just what it is. And the thing that I want to share out of this particular situation is there are so many factors that create insecurity and uncertainty. And actually, if I look at myself as a person, I don't like uncertainty. I don't like, uncertain moments. I like to have security. And some people are like, well, that's not something that you can demand. I cannot demand it, but I do feel that I can be in control and create it. But I also had to learn, and maybe that's a good thing that I learned, is that, there are factors that you just don't have any grip over. I talk a lot about it. I've talked about it also in the podcast, The Creative Fault, which is on a hold, by the way. I will talk about it in another video. But it's on a hold. But one of the podcasts that I've created is that, you have to be willing to accept the black box in life. And the black box is like, what is in there? Nobody knows what is in there. What's going to come out of there? What's that? So you have to be willing to accept those conditions. But I'm a firm believer of manifesting. Writing down what it is that you want, visualizing what it is that you want, meditating on it, and taking action, taking actionable steps towards it. It doesn't have to be one big step. It can be, if the one big step can be chopped down into 5 or 10 manageable steps, let's do that. So that's what I believe in. So I believe hugely in myself. It's incredible how much I believe in myself that I can accomplish whatever it is that I want to. Look at me here talking about it as if it's this dramatic, life-changing setback. But the reason why I'm saying all of this is it just confronts me again. Like, listen, girl, you think you're secure. You think that you're doing all the things that you're doing, but anything can happen. Anything can happen. Okay. So I'm vulnerable for that. Anybody's vulnerable for that. And I was reminded once again. So here's another thing that I was thinking about, and I hope I can get your response on this. And I really would like to work on that for 2020. Would it be something for you all through a platform like Patreon to get that? Would you be interested in having one-on-one coaching, right? I'm going to put up a poll on the community tab of this platform on this page. The community tab is the place where you can post, you can have polls, questions, and do all of that. I've just, figured it out. And I think a lot of people are really not aware of it. However, this might be a good opportunity to use that community tab to, just to poll what people would like to have. Even if I start with 1 or 2 people, that's fine. It's not about the number of people that I start with. It's about whether people are looking for ways to have that guidance or get some tips and tricks, or just some insight in what it is that they can do so that they can continue if there are any bottlenecks, or maybe you just want to brainstorm about certain things. So if you are open to that type of feedback, that type of interaction, let me know. You can also comment here below, right? I'm thinking about a number. It's not going to be exorbitantly high, but I am thinking about a good number to make sure that the people who want it really want it, and also, they stick with it. It's not my, stick with it. Like, it is going to be an investment for yourself to continue in it. And at the same time that you're getting worth for your money, right? Because if you're paying $10 just to come in a session with me, I'm going to guarantee you that's going to be information that you can find on Google. Right? There's going to be information that you find on Google. It is something that I've been thinking about. I've also been advised, hey, looking at your insight and the things that you're giving, that might be something for you to do. So I'm seriously thinking about that. And if you're interested in that, let me know here below in the comments. Like I already said, let's see what I can set up. I think it would be a good thing to expand in how art and the art creation and the artsy way of thinking and living, how we can create new ways of surfacing and helping out each other. So it's 11:30. I had a good full day. I had the Instagram live where I talked about gatekeepers. So if you're on my Instagram page, you can go over there and find the Instagram live and watch it over there. I had some proposals to write here and there, and when it comes to open calls and ish like that, which is of course ongoing. Excuse me. And then there's life. And then there's life. Then there's that. So I'm good. My brain is also saying it's time to shut down and time just to go to bed and take a good nap. And that's what I'm going to do so that I'll be fresh and happening in the morning. What's up, y'all? Hey, what's up, y'all? So right now we are standing here in the studio, my small studio. Like, you see my arms? This is literally the size of the studio. Ugh. If you want to know more about the reason why I want to go to a bigger studio, in one of these two corners you will see a link. When you click on that, you will find more information on why I need to have more space. Period. Let's start with the rest. So the thing that I wanted to talk about is this new easel that I've bought. You only see the top right now. You see the top. But it already shows you it is a pretty big easel. It was time to do so. For a couple of years, I've been working on a table easel, which is actually the little sister of this big, huge sister. And this is, of course, safer and more comfortable to work with. The paintings that I'm working on are pretty big, and I have a couple of them standing right here. So it's just not a safe and comfortable way, not efficient, not smart to be working in such a way. So the table easel will not be thrown out because it's very sturdy. I have her right here. She is very sturdy. I love this table easel. The quality of it is, I can take it anywhere. So if I have to do a demonstration somewhere, or I'm using that for a workshop, or whatever purpose it might have, this is something that I can easily put into the suitcase and take with me. So this will not be thrown away at all. She's very needed. This, however, is not something that I can carry with me to a workshop or any other place. It's just not workable. It's pretty heavy as well. Now that I'm going into the next project that I have, again, working with bigger canvases, I do not know if that is going to be as big as the ones that I've been working with right now. However, that is a very good chance that it will be done. It's easy for me to put the easel underneath that so that the light can shine on that. As a matter of fact, it's this light that is making it happen that I'm visible for the camera right now. Just to show you the difference. This is without the artificial light. With artificial light. Bam. So yeah, the easel, more than welcome. Very happy with it. I bought it at Van Beek Art Supplies, my handy dandy trusted store. Well, it's not my store, but it is the store that I visit a lot, online and offline. I take you also a lot of times with me on the Instagram, on YouTube, when I'm going out there to have some supplies. Yeah, I mean, it's just really good quality stuff. And I bought it on sale for 75 euros, I think, which is pretty decent for a good easel. Listen, for a good easel, you have to invest for that. So 75 euros is pretty decent. Now that I'm looking at the easel, the only thing that I regret, and it has nothing to do with the easel itself, because this is just a model. The model is that it doesn't have wheels, or you cannot put it horizontally, is that I didn't buy an easel that could do those two things. That you can put horizontally so that you can stand like this and hover over your work. And I cannot transport it easily, with the wheels underneath that. It would be more mobile. Now I just have to pick it up and carry it to the other side to do so. And also to remind you of, especially for the artists that are working, people that are painting and doing a lot of sitting or standing, get yourself a good easel, because eventually you do not want to come to a point where you have back pains and the condition of your back is really deteriorating and your shoulders are getting tense because you're sitting like this, or you're not really working in a comfortable position. Sitting too long on a painting is already pretty uncomfortable, but you want to make the work as easy as possible for yourself. So get yourself a good easel. If on Bake, art supply is not something that is viable. It's not a viable choice for you, a viable option. You can also always Google for a couple, look on Amazon, look on other art supply stores that might be in your neighborhood, but please do invest into something that will help you be smart, efficient in your work when it comes to your body posture. Now, the only thing that I do want to replace is my sitting chair, because this one is just a broken down chair from IKEA. Listen, she's not working for me anymore. We need to fix that. ASAP. So we're gonna fix that as well, okay? But anyway, very happy with this easel. I completely forgot that 2 videos ago, or actually, was it 2? 3? Well, a couple of videos ago, let's say that, a couple of videos ago, I unboxed the prints that I received from the project that I was a part of. I was commissioned for that. And I also ordered a acrylic gallery board, which I have over here. My hand is in it. And from that, I've created a number of products that I made available for those who were participating into that, so that they could make an order from that. The intention for me was to have a continuation from your commission. It doesn't have to stop right there. So whether you believe that you can put that particular commission on a piece of, on a poster or on a gallery board that I'm going to show you very soon, or maybe as a reproduction as a print, organizers, t-shirts, whatever type of merchandise, it is a great way to start a cross sale or even an up sale, and therefore generate a new source of income. So that is definitely something that I have over there. One leads to the other. This is something that I always say during the videos. Do not stop at solely selling paintings. Think of ways in which you can diversify the services that you can deliver. Our gallery board. Ta-da! For the people that are my subbies, you already recognize this painting. This is one of the, oh, I'm holding her upside down. Damn. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, this is the right way to do it. So this is, of course, a test. It's not the actual product, but this is the test. And what you can see, the reason why I say it's a test is because a piece of the coin here is off. And the final ones I have on my laptop. So I know that when I send those over, those will come out absolutely great, absolutely fabulous. So this is a test print of that gallery board. This is how it looks. You see that? The company where I did it offers also wooden standards. So you can put it in a wooden standard and place it on a shelf or anywhere else, maybe on the table where you want to do that. On the back side of it, they have delivered a number of things, which are, I think, Velcro stickers that you can put on the back side of it. As you can see, 4 Velcro stickers. You can put them on the back side, and there is even an instruction of how you can do that. So it is very easy for people to create like their own mood board on their wall. And also easy to remove as well, right? You're not stuck to it if you want to remove it and you want to place something else on that. It's actually really great to do that. And I have to say, for them to be created was not that expensive, which makes it also a very good option for you to produce something and also get your margin out of it so you can make money on it. It's not costing you more than necessary, which has sometimes been the case with certain things in the past. You live and you learn, you live and you learn. But anyway, really nice. And let me just walk to the back so that you have an idea of how big it is. It's not that big. It's not that big. But it is cute. Different sizes are available. I think this is one of the smallest sizes that I have, which is about what, 10 centimeters by 10 centimeters, possibly. Wait a minute. Got a ruler over here. Let's check that out. Let's check it out how big it is. No, it is. Let me be correct. 15 by 15 centimeters. I will place on the screen how many inches that is, but it's 15 by 15 centimeters. So it is a cute style. It's a great way to offer gifts. And I have to say the reprint is also very close to what I've created originally. The quality of it is really well. I haven't really unpackaged it completely because I wanted to share that with you all. So as you can see, it's like a cardboard. So it's a very cost-effective way for people to get a reproduction of your original art. Here are the pieces, acrylics. And like I already said, it is double-sided. So that means that one side of that Velcro, I said acrylic, I mean Velcro. So one side of the Velcro goes on the wall. The other side of the Velcro goes on the board. So that means they're interchangeable. And if you don't want to use the board anymore, you just place it somewhere in a piece of foil. This foil, you can reuse it. You place it in there, or you would place it with some other art. So this is a really great way and cost-effective way to offer something. That is the thing that I wanted to share with you all. I forgot to do that a couple of videos ago, so sorry.